This wasn't what anyone was ready for. The truly crazy news has come true. Elon Musk will work with Ripple. This is the best sign ever for going up. Experts in crypto have gone crazy over this news. They think the XRP Ripple coin could reach an amazing $60,000. Forbes even backs this up. Watch this whole video. Let's get right to the point without any more nonsense. Disclaimer, Elon Musk has officially launched X Payments, a financial system that is built right into his X platform. This could change the future of digital finance. What happened next, though, is what really happened and what made the crypto world shake. Reports that came from the White House and have been confirmed say that Musk recently met privately with Brad Garlinghouse, CEO of Ripple. That's not just a guess, it's proof, and it's caused a lot of talk about one name, XRP. The spark came from Captain Redbeard's tweet that Elon Musk's company holds XRP. The fire? More and more people think that XRP is about to become an important part of Musk's business plan. No longer are people just guessing. Many people think that XRP is the best cryptocurrency to run the core of X payments because it has been used to make fast, borderless payments in the past and is legal in many places. X payments isn't just a new piece of technology, it's Elon's risky plan to turn a social network into a global financial hub. This is no longer a prototype. It now has peer-to-peer payments, tools for making money, crypto features, and token services. It's being rolled out. And if XRP is really being set up as the payment layer behind this infrastructure, we're not just talking about a price boost. The way value moves on the internet is about to change in a big way. It's clear that Musk has a lot of power in the crypto world. With jokes, he made Dogecoin well known. He used a tweet to send Bitcoin flying. Think about what will happen when he backs a project that isn't just hype, but has years of infrastructure, corporate adoption, and clear legal grounding behind it. XRP isn't a joke coin. It's a real digital asset that was made to solve real-world money issues. It looks like Elon Musk is now ready to use it. The time is strange. Ripple just won a long court battle with the SEC, which is something that not many other crypto projects can say. At the same time, the old way of doing business looks more and more out of date and expensive. XRP could be added to the most important communication app in the world by a tech genius like Musk. This could be the event that starts a chain. It's time to wake up if you fell asleep on XRP. The sleeping giant is rising and will soon pass ETH. XRP going to $10 is just the start, and for many, $10 isn't even the top limit. With a price prediction of $3,000 per XRP, Aminix shocked everyone. Finance Bro, on the other hand, didn't hold back in calling for a future where XRP can be used to make direct purchases without being exchanged for cash, predicting a long-term price range of up to $35,000. And in a moment of crazy ambition, Crypto Geek said that Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse said XRP will be worth more than Bitcoin and cited a Forbes statement that each coin would be worth $60,000. Are these numbers really that crazy? It's possible, but it depends on what you mean by outrageous, because people thought $1 XRP was impossible just a few years ago. Still, here we are again, at a time that feels eerily similar to people who were early adopters of Bitcoin or Ethereum. Thrown out, questioned, and now possibly on the verge of something historic. People in the XRP community know Eduardo Farina as the head of Alpha Lions Academy. He recently caused a stir when he said that 500 XRP could be enough to change someone's life. It's not 10,000 XRP, not 100,000, only 500. That's about $2,600 at the moment. A lot of people might forget about or spend this kind of money without giving it much thought. But Farina thinks it could be life-changing if and only if XRP achieves its long-term goals. To get out of debt, he used to tell buyers to hold 10,000 XRP. His tone has changed now. He says that even a small roll could grow quickly if the time is right. He thinks that XRP will reach $100 very soon. If it does, that $1,600 investment will grow to $50,000. Not life-changing for everyone, but it will definitely make people's lives better. And if XRP ever hits the famous $1,000 mark, that's $500,000. Ought to start over, buy a house, and pay off bills. Some people might laugh. The reason for this is that crypto is very unpredictable, but these guesses aren't made up on the spot. The COO of CryptoGuard, Matthew Brennan, thinks that a $1,000 XRP could happen in 5 to 10 years. This would be caused by institutions adopting XRP, improvements to payment infrastructure, and changes in global monetary systems. In reality, these aren't just wild ideas. They are ideas that are based on strong beliefs, long-term research, and an awareness that the financial world is changing in big ways. Not like other tokens, XRP is unique. It's part of a larger effort to make the financial system faster, cheaper, and more open to everyone. The story being told about XRP is very big, even though the price may seem small right now. Something huge is happening, and it could be Elon Musk, new rules, or the sheer drive of the XRP community. And if even a small number of these statements come true, we might all be thinking about this moment next year. Why didn't we see it coming? Because sometimes the biggest changes don't happen slowly. They can happen in an instant, and when they do more than just change prices. They make people better. Right? Things get even stranger. Ripple has been quietly setting up to take over the financial world behind the scenes, while most people are focused on predicting prices. You don't want to miss what's coming next. It's not just good news, it's a game changer. So the world of international money transfers is about to change in a big way, and XRP is at the center of it all. Think about this. Swift, the messaging giant that has been around for 100 years and moves a huge $150 trillion a year between more than 11,000 financial institutions, could soon use Ripple's XRP as a key settlement layer. This is no longer just a guess. Vincent Van Code, a software writer, sparked new interest when he said Swift could send up to 20% of its huge transaction volume through Ripple's network. What you need to know about how these 2G Swift has been the main way for banks around the world to talk to each other for a long time, but it uses slow, expensive methods that require banks to keep huge reserves in nostro and vostro accounts in order to settle deals. The on-demand liquidity system driven by XRP from Ripple, on the other hand, is a completely different idea. This approach lets settlements happen in real time without having to keep those big reserve accounts. This cuts costs and problems by a huge amount. If Swift really does accept XRP, it will be the first time in history that a major global financial company publicly uses a decentralized digital asset for global settlements. Brad Garlinghouse, CEO of Ripple, has said that XRP will take over about 14% of Swift's traffic within 5 years, which is about $21 trillion a year. Now, new research from crypto expert Paul Barron has raised that number to an amazing 20%. That means that $30 trillion could be moving through the XRP ledger every year. This kind of flow would be much bigger than most other cryptocurrencies and would make XRP more than just a speculative asset, but as an important part of the infrastructure for the future of banking. The technical side of this story is just as interesting. XRP's blockchain can settle transactions almost quickly with low fees. This fixes the problems that Swift's old system has had for a long time, like slow processing times and high costs. As banks try to update and streamline global payments, they want operations to be as efficient as possible. Swift hasn't officially said it will work with Ripple yet, but it has shown it's open to integrating blockchain technology by trying out connectivity solutions through projects like Chainlink. This event would also be a strong endorsement of XRP's goal to make cross-border payments quick, easy, and cheap for everyone, from big banks to regular people. Sending money back home. The possible results could completely change the financial world, lowering barriers, opening up new markets, and making it easier than ever for billions of people to join the global economy. We also have to talk about the whales when we talk about XRP. A lot of people are quietly buying up record amounts of XRP in preparation for what many people think will be a huge price jump. Things going on behind the scenes could change everything, and you won't want to miss what's next. So, the XRP platform recently reached an amazing milestone. $1.4 billion worth of transactions happen every day. It's been this high since February 2025. This increase was caused by an amazing 1.5 billion XRP trades and 1.4 million transactions in just one day. This shows that XRP is being used more and more in real life and that the network is strong. Not only are those numbers amazing, but they also show that XRP is becoming an even more important part of the crypto ecosystem for cross-border payments and financial apps that need to be fast and scalable. One of the most interesting things about this trend is how the whales, or big holders, act. They move the market. Just in the last week, whale wallets have added more than 190 million XRP tokens, which shows that people who can change prices are feeling more confident. This change is big, especially when you think about how tokens were distributed more widely in earlier stages. The fact that whales are holding this much XRP is generally a sign that they think the price will go up a lot. The fact that they are buying more XRP shows that they think it will be useful as a financial bridge and payment tool in the global economy of the future. But the market isn't just being shaped by hoarding. Recently, exchange reserves have also grown. This could mean that some traders are cashing out their gains, which could make it easier for people to sell in the short term. The tug of war between traders and whales who want to buy produces a dynamic market that can be volatile but also